Hi and welcome. In this brief video, we're going to take a look at the DNA support available in Origins, the forthcoming genealogy software product from Heirloom Software. Origins does a lot more than just DNA, but we're just focusing specifically on its support for DNA and genetic genealogy in this video. Starting in our DNA section, and just the simple fact that we even have a DNA section makes us different from every other family tree product on the market. While DNA is literally as old as life itself, DNA as a part of genealogy has only come into widespread popularity in the last several years, and we realize that to many genealogists, it's uncharted territory. They aren't even sure where to begin. And that's why we've placed a significant emphasis in Origins on education and guiding you through the often confusing world of DNA and genetic genealogy. We can help you get through it all without you needing a degree in genetics. As much as possible, we're going to let Origins do the work for us. If you're experienced with DNA, don't worry. You can do your work without our guidance getting in the way. Here on this first page, you can see our Getting Started material, beginning with a DNA 101 primer, and then walking you through everything you need from deciding which type of DNA test is the right one for you, to interpreting the results, to DNA testing for genetic predispositions and health information. On this next page, we continue to provide guidance, now focused on what happens after you've gotten your results back and begin to analyze them. Origins can guide you through downloading your raw results, and then if you want, uploading them to sites that provide tools to help with analysis. One such site is called GEDmatch, and we can help you upload your results and then work with their free or paid tools. As you can see here, we're currently working on supporting two of their most popular free tools, the one-to-many and one-to-one match tools. We won't take a look at these now as they're still works in progress, but we'll soon be able to automate both the running of the tests, as well as the parsing and downloading of the results, and including the results in your research data. Back on our Analyze page, let's take a look at how Origins can help you to download your shared match information from Ancestry. Clicking on the Ancestry card here will take us to Origins' internal browser and load the Ancestry website, specifically the DNA section. From here, you can see over in the task pane what actions Origins can help us with. We're going to click on the Download All Match Data option. Origins gives us a little information that this could take a couple of minutes and asks us to confirm that we want to proceed. A quick technical note here, Origins could download this information much more quickly, but in the interest of not overwhelming the servers of the data providers, we throttle these requests. We're going to let this run, and then we'll be back to take a look at one of the tools Origins provides to start analyzing this data. Now let's look at the one tool we have so far on our advanced page, our cluster analysis tool. There will be more tools here, but they're still under development. Before I launch this tool though, I realize that this is a little advanced and we haven't yet written the help and guidance content for it. So if it doesn't all make sense to you, that's okay. We'll help you get there. This shows the visualization tool we provide to help you examine your DNA matches and how they form groups of shared or in common with matches. In this example, we've already done some work, so we have some of the people split out into groups, depending on which grandparent line they belong to. You can see that these are color-coded, one for each line, and then this light green grouping over here, which is the unknowns, the people we haven't been able to categorize yet. The center circle is us, or more correctly, the person whose test results we're analyzing. Each other circle represents a person we share DNA with, and the lines between them show the shared DNA connections between our matches. This is just a small sample set of data so we can work with them a little more easily. In a typical DNA test, result clusters of shared matches could easily show hundreds of circles with lines connecting various ones. That can get a little hard to digest, so Origins will let you zoom in and out and pan across the screen to focus on one area at a time. You can also click on a circle to see information about the person it represents, or right-click to show just the direct connections from that person to other people. The next set of tools we're going to look at also lets us explore our DNA results, but this time we're focusing more on one-to-one connections between people. From a person's profile page, we can open up the DNA task pane and see a view of their chromosome data and where we've identified shared segments with other people. Each pair of pink and blue rectangles represents a chromosome. They're not actually split out this way in our DNA, but this allows us to designate matches as either maternal or paternal. We have a couple of matches shown here. They're the red and orange blocks. The blocks are positioned on the pink or blue rectangle at the approximate position of the matched segment on the chromosome. This helps visualize the data and start seeing patterns and commonalities. You can click on one of those blocks to see information about the person matched. The gray blocks with the lines are what are called pile-up regions. They're simply places on each chromosome where lots of people tend to have matches, and they may not really be that relevant. At the top of this pane, you can see some of the filtering capabilities Origins offers to help us work with this data. We can, for example, choose which chromosomes we want to have displayed. We can choose to hide any chromosomes we don't have any matches on. We could also choose to hide either the maternal or paternal side to help us focus our research efforts and temporarily hide distracting data. The DNA viewer also includes the ability to view information as a simple list and also as the standard rows and columns or spreadsheet view, all within Origins and all working off of the same combination of DNA and tree data. The last piece of Origins DNA support we're going to highlight now is the different DNA-specific fact types that Origins provides. From the person's fact view, you can click this button to add a new fact. And when creating a new fact, you can pick a category to filter the choices for the fact types. As you can see here with the 5 different DNA-specific fact types currently available in Origins. We expect this to grow by an additional 2 or 3 as we finalize everything, but these are what are available now. That's a quick look at just some of the investments we've made in Origins to provide outstanding DNA support. If you have questions, feedback, or ideas on how we can make Origins even better for DNA or anything else, please visit our website or our Facebook group at the URLs shown here.